Hello and welcome to Teachings in Education. In this presentation, we'll take a look at some of the most popular and effective examples of classroom reading activities. Let's take a look at our first example, which is reciprocal teaching. Students are broken down into smaller groups, and students within each group get to take on the role as the teacher. Students must summarize, clarify, ask questions. Round-robin classroom reading. The teacher calls on a student, that student reads a paragraph or two, then that student calls on another random student. After reading a piece of material or text, an effective class activity is to simply ask questions on what was just read and follow up with more specific probing questions that require the students to analyze and make inferences. A vocabulary collection is an activity where students must write down, quote, collect words that they hear in real life that they aren't really sure of the meaning. Students must then define those words and share them with the class each week. One student has a card with a lowercase f, and the other student has a card with the uppercase f. The students must roam the room and find each other to find their match. Then the teacher can reshuffle and they have to find each other. Scan and race is an activity to improve reading fluency. Teachers provide the class with a piece of text, present the class a question, and have them race to find the answer. Outlining is a note-taking strategy but can also be assigned as a class activity. Assign the students some reading material and ask them to create an outline. Students learn to identify main ideas and supporting details. Brainstorming is a way to activate prior knowledge and get students engaged in the reading. Say the class is about to read a story on Babe Ruth. Brainstorm with the class everything they already know about baseball. Paired reading is a research-based fluency strategy. Students read aloud to each other at the same time in unison until the less fluent reader becomes skilled enough to read alone. The 3-2-1 activity is a post-reading activity where students must write down 3 things they learned, 2 interesting things, and 1 question. Again, this is after having read something. Teachers can have their students create storyboards after a short story or a chapter in a book. Students can create and sketch out visual shots and add details and words just like a director. A one-word splash. First have the students read an entire passage or a piece of text, and then you ask the students to write down a single word that summarizes the entire material. Another activity is to have students participate in the Socratic style seminar. Students are given some reading material, and then they must ask pertinent questions, articulate their thoughts, and critically respond to the question. The gallery walk is a secondary classroom activity. Students walk in groups around the room and respond to questions and share ideas on poster paper. Reading sing-alongs are used in the younger grades. Teachers can find many sing-alongs on YouTube, or they can create their own. They help students read and make learning fun through music. As a post-reading activity, hand your students some blank graphic organizers to fill in. They can create their own word maps or mind maps with vocabulary words in the middle. The language experience approach allows the students to foster their creativity through their personal life experiences and storytelling. The great thing here is that teachers also get to know their students. Lastly, add different types of media to the classroom. If the class just read a book on The Great Gatsby, show them a movie and then have a discussion and an interpretation. Anyway, right now I want to say thank you for your time. Check the description for resources for reading teachers. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Please like and share the video, and I'll see you again.